Elon Musk's wealth was not built through luck, timing, or traditional financial advice. It came from following a clear internal formula with extreme discipline. While most people prioritize safety, diversification, and short-term comfort, Musk optimized for leverage, scale, and long-term impact. This difference explains why his wealth grew exponentially instead of gradually. He was willing to endure volatility, criticism, and discomfort in exchange for compounding advantages. Understanding Musk's wealth formula does not mean copying his risks. It means understanding how he aligns money, time, conviction, and systems into one focused direction. Once you see this pattern, his decisions stop looking reckless and start looking deliberate. If you want to understand how wealth actually compounds, instead of relying on surface-level advice like subscribe and share this video. This is not motivation or hype. It's a clear breakdown of how Elon Musk turns money into leverage over time. Stay with it till the end to see how the full formula fits together. Concentration beats diversification. Elon Musk's first rule of wealth creation is concentration. Instead of spreading money across many assets for emotional safety, he commits capital deeply where his conviction is strongest. After selling PayPal, Musk reinvested nearly all his wealth into Tesla and SpaceX, companies most experts expected to fail. This concentration amplified both risk and reward. Diversification protects comfort, but it also dilutes impact. Musk accepts short-term danger in exchange for long-term dominance. When focus is deep, execution improves. Learning accelerates and systems strengthen faster. Concentration also increases accountability. There is no place to hide from mistakes. This pressure sharpens decision-making. Musk's outcomes appear extreme because his commitment always was. Concentrated conviction turns capital into leverage. Without it, results remain incremental. With it, outcomes compound exponentially over time. Mission comes before money. Musk does not begin financial decisions by asking how much money he will make. He begins by asking whether the mission matters. Electric vehicles, reusable rockets, and sustainable energy were not attractive investments when he committed to them. They were expensive, uncertain, and unpopular. Musk believed that solving large, unavoidable problems would eventually create massive value. This mindset allows him to tolerate long timelines, public skepticism, and repeated setbacks. Purpose creates endurance. When a mission is clear, short-term losses become acceptable costs instead of reasons to quit. Many investors chase returns without understanding purpose, which causes them to abandon ideas too early. Musk reverses this. He chooses missions with global relevance and trusts that economic value will follow. Over time, mission-driven capital attracts talent, partners, and momentum, multiplying returns beyond what profit-first thinking can achieve. Reinvestment is non-negotiable. One of Musk's most defining habits is reinvestment. Instead of extracting wealth for comfort, he keeps capital working inside the system. Musk repeatedly injected personal funds into Tesla and SpaceX during moments when both companies were close to collapse. This habit strengthens businesses when they are most fragile. Reinvestment compounds ownership, control, and influence. Many entrepreneurs weaken their ventures by prioritizing lifestyle upgrades too early. Musk delays comfort to accelerate scale. This discipline preserves momentum while competitors slow down or exit. Reinvestment also signals confidence, attracting additional investors and committed talent. This habit is not about sacrifice, it is about leverage. Early extraction limits future upside. Keeping money inside growth engines allows systems to mature and compound. Musk's reinvestment strategy explains why his control and impact expanded dramatically over time instead of plateauing early. Volatility is a feature, not a threat. Musk is comfortable with volatility because he fears stagnation more than instability. Stable but slow systems rarely produce breakthroughs. His wealth formula allows temporary financial discomfort in exchange for long-term acceleration. Market swings, public criticism, and operational chaos do not distract him because his focus is execution, not perception. Volatility becomes manageable when conviction is strong and timelines are long. Musk does not panic during downturns because he is building systems, not chasing prices. This habit prevents emotional decision-making. Instead of exiting when uncertainty rises, he concentrates on problem-solving. Over time, this tolerance for volatility allows him to stay invested when others quit. Those moments often create the greatest leverage. Musk's wealth grew not because he avoided uncertainty, but because he remained committed while others retreated under pressure. Long-time horizons multiply. Outcomes Musk thinks in decades, not quarters. This long-time horizon is a core multiplier in his wealth formula. Long timelines absorb volatility, reduce emotional reactions, and allow compounding to work uninterrupted. Most people fail financially because they judge decisions too early. Musk allows systems time to mature. He understands that meaningful progress is rarely linear. Short-term thinking magnifies fear and encourages premature exits. Long-term thinking turns uncertainty into opportunity. By extending the timeline, Musk simplifies decisions. If something does not matter long-term, it is ignored. This clarity preserves energy, focus, and capital. Patience is not passivity. It is strategic endurance. Time rewards those who stay aligned with strong ideas long enough. Musk's results reflect patience combined with relentless execution, not quick wins. Money is fuel, not security. Musk does not treat money as a safety blanket. He treats it as fuel. This mindset changes behavior entirely. Instead of hoarding capital for comfort, he deploys it toward progress. Idle money feels safe, but deployed money creates momentum. Musk believes security comes from capability, not savings. Skills, systems, and execution protect better than cash alone. Viewing money as fuel allows faster movement than competitors constrained by fear. Capital becomes a tool, not an identity. This perspective removes emotional attachment to money and encourages bold but intentional action. When money serves progress instead of comfort, decisions become clearer. Musk's ability to move aggressively while others hesitate comes directly from this habit. Fuel unused produces nothing. Fuel deployed moves systems forward. Systems thinking multiplies wealth. Elon Musk does not evaluate money decisions as isolated transactions. He thinks in systems. Each company he builds strengthens a larger network of outcomes. Tesla supports energy storage, manufacturing innovation, and grid resilience. SpaceX supports satellite infrastructure, global connectivity, and cost reduction in space access. This systems thinking multiplies the impact of every dollar invested. Instead of chasing individual wins, Musk builds interconnected advantages that reinforce one another over time. Money becomes connective tissue, not a series of disconnected bets. This habit reduces fragility and increases leverage. Improvements in one system accelerate progress in others. Competitors who focus on single outcomes struggle to match this compounding effect. Musk's wealth expanded not only because his companies succeeded individually, but because they strengthened each other. Systems thinking turns capital into an engine that produces momentum across multiple fronts simultaneously. Learning speed reduces financial risk. Before Musk commits money, he commits to learning. He studies deeply across physics, engineering, manufacturing, and economics. This habit dramatically reduces blind risk. Knowledge lowers uncertainty and improves decision quality. Musk does not outsource understanding to advisors, he internalizes it. By learning faster than others, he can move decisively without recklessness. Understanding creates confidence under pressure. When problems arise, he knows where to look and how to respond. Many investors lose money because they act on surface-level information. Musk's depth allows him to allocate capital intelligently. Learning speed compounds over time, improving judgment with every decision. Money follows understanding, not hype. This habit explains why Musk can take bold positions while remaining grounded. Learning turns risk into manageable complexity rather than unpredictable danger. Failure is budgeted into the formula. Musk expects failure and plans for it mentally. This habit removes fear from decision-making. Rocket explosions, production delays, and missed deadlines did not stop him because failure was never personal. It was part of scaling. Musk treats failure as data, not defeat. Each mistake reveals what does not work and accelerates learning. This mindset prevents paralysis. Instead of retreating after setbacks, Musk reinvests with better information. Failure becomes tuition rather than trauma. Over time, lessons accumulate while competitors hesitate. Many people avoid bold action because they fear failure. Musk advances because he accepts it as inevitable. By budgeting failure into the process, he maintains momentum and resilience. Growth always involves error. Those who accept this move faster. Those who don't remain stuck protecting comfort. Comfort-based diversification dilutes. Power Musk does not diversify to feel safe. He diversifies only when it strengthens the system. Comfort-based diversification spreads attention, capital, and accountability too thin. Musk's formula prioritizes clarity over emotional security. Concentration increases responsibility and sharpens execution. When everything matters, focus improves. Diversifying simply to reduce anxiety often weakens results. Musk accepts pressure because it forces precision. This discipline explains why his outcomes appear extreme. Comfort rarely creates breakthroughs. Focus does. By avoiding unnecessary diversification, Musk ensures that effort and capital remain aligned with high-impact goals. This habit is uncomfortable, but it creates depth instead of dilution. Over time, concentrated effort produces outcomes that scattered strategies cannot match. Power comes from focus, sustained under pressure. Time horizons guide. Every decision, Musk's money decisions are governed by long time horizons. He evaluates choices based on future impact rather than immediate validation. Long horizons absorb volatility and reduce emotional reactions. Short horizons magnify fear and encourage premature exits. By extending the timeline, Musk allows systems to mature and compound. This habit simplifies decision-making. If something does not matter in 10 or 20 years, it is ignored. Time alignment preserves energy, focus, and capital. Many people fail because they judge progress too early. Musk waits. This patience is not passive, it is deliberate. Long time horizons turn uncertainty into opportunity. When others quit due to impatience, Musk gains leverage by staying committed. Time rewards those who endure. The formula works because it is uncomfortable. Elon Musk's wealth formula is difficult to copy because it demands discomfort, patience, and conviction. Most people prefer safety, approval, and predictability. Musk accepts isolation, criticism, and uncertainty. This habit filters competition. Few people can sustain concentrated risk long enough to see exponential results. That is why the formula works. Discomfort discourages imitation. Wealth compounds where discipline persists. Musk's approach requires emotional resilience, delayed gratification, and deep belief. Most abandon it early, those who don't gain extraordinary leverage. The difficulty of the formula is its strength. What feels uncomfortable to many becomes opportunity for the few willing to endure it consistently. That endurance is what transforms effort into outsized outcomes. Elon Musk's wealth was not created by chance, luck, or conventional financial wisdom. It was built through a clear formula, concentrated conviction, long-time horizons, systems thinking, relentless learning, and reinvestment under pressure. This approach is not easy or comfortable, which is why so few people follow it long enough to see results. Musk did not use money to create safety. He used it to create progress. By aligning capital with belief and time, he turned effort into leverage, and leverage into exponential outcomes. You do not need to take the same risks to learn from this formula, but understanding it changes how you think about money, growth, and opportunity. Over time, that shift in thinking compounds into results that look extraordinary from the outside, but are consistent on the inside.